Perfect. Okay, guys, welcome to our presentation today. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce myself and Michaela, who you see on the screen here. So we are International Student Advisor Outreach here at the IO. If you've got any questions on pretty much anything related to being here, being at MUN, any crises come up, any issues that you're having, you can come to us and we can help you navigate those issues. My session will last, I'll be talking for about 20 minutes. So yeah, any questions you got, feel free to save to the end and we'll answer whatever questions you have. Before we start, I'd like to do a land acknowledgement. So we acknowledge the lands on which Memorial University campuses are situated are in the traditional territories of diverse Indigenous groups. And we acknowledge with respect to the histories and cultures of the Beothuk, Mi'kmaq, Innu, and Inuit of this province. We encourage everyone to reflect on the lands where you are located and the Indigenous peoples for whom these lands are traditional territory. Again, there will be a Q&A session at the end of the presentation, so please save your questions then. If you don't feel comfortable actually verbalizing the question, you can always type it into the discussion panel, and Harim will keep track and keep track of questions for the end. And myself or Michaela will answer those questions then. So the agenda for this presentation, we want to describe a range of services and supports that are available to you through the IO. I know this can, especially if you're a newcomer to the province, if this is your first time attending MUN, you could have lots of questions and this could be a very daunting experience for you. And we're here to help you out whatever way we can. We want you to be able to identify at least one way to connect to an international student advisor. Again, we have two here at the office, myself and Michaela. We want you to know how to participate in Welcome Week events. There will be a lot coming up, and I'll give you an overview of those. And of course, HIVSA will provide you with information for students with children and families. So here at the IO, we offer a number of supports and services to you. We offer supports on immigration. So if you've got any questions on that, we do have an immigration advising team here at the IO. It consists of 3 people, Natasha, Arif, and Penise. They can help you out with any questions related to immigration, postgraduate work permits, how much you're allowed to work here, what happens if you want to go from full-time to part-time. Any of those questions can be directed to our immigration advising team. You can reach them at immigrationadvising@mun.ca. We offer health insurance. So we'll be offering clinics here on MCP, as well as you can get any questions you have in response to GuardMe. You should be covered by at least one type of insurance when you're here. If an emergency happens, you don't want to be paying out of pocket for that. So you should be covered at least with one of those. We can offer services toward off-campus housing, settlement questions, with regards to campus card, transportation, SIN, and SIN being social insurance number, personal support. So if you're facing issues with regards to mental health, stress, anxiety, settling in, isolation, we offer support there, social programming and family programming. So the first one that I'd like to talk to you about is your campus card. All of you should, by now, or be looking to getting your campus card. It's just a student card. So if you go to your to mymun.ca account, select the Students tab, request a card under Student Services, and follow the instructions. If there's a problem, you can email campuscard@mun.ca. And guys, if you're not writing this down, again, Harim will have all this to you, you'll be able to go back and check this out anyway. You'll receive an email when your card is ready to be picked up, and normally you can pick that up in the UC, either at the bookstore or the pickup window by the bookstore. And they've usually responded to those requests fairly quickly. Normally it's in a couple of days and you can have your card. Traversing St. John's, getting around St. John's Mount Pearl area can be quite daunting. If you're relying on cabs, it can get quite costly. So for those of you who are looking to access the city and do it in a more affordable way, St. John's offers a Metrobus. You can get the schedules by going to metrobus.com, and any information, any questions that you have, any information that you need, just go to metrobus.com and you can find most of the answers there in the facts, the frequently asked questions section. It normally costs $2.50 for a ride. You're going to pay for it that way, coins only. They won't give you back change. So the $2.50 is not necessarily just for one leg of the route. If you want to do another leg, if you need to transfer bus, you can get a transfer pass, and you're not paying that $250. So it's $2.50. So it's $2.50 from the time you leave your area till the time you arrive in the area you're going. So just ask for a transfer pass if you're paying that way. And it'll only cost you $2.50. If you don't ask for that pass, you'll have to pay $2.50 when you jump on your next bus. If you're going to use the bus a lot, it's cheaper to get an M card, and that's a Metrobus card. You can pick that up at a number of different places, but at the university, you pick it up at the Attic, Avalon Mall, Shepherd's Drug Mart, various stores. You can pick them up at various places, but they're kind of three of the most popular and prevalent places that you can pick it up. Additionally, you can sign up for your M card online, and it can be mailed to you. So keep that in mind. Now, I don't know how they're getting the cards out to you where Canada Post is on strike. Maybe you'll have to get it some other way. But yeah, if the strike doesn't continue, you can apply for your card and get it mailed to you. Metrobus, it goes kind of from early morning till later in the evening, but keep in mind that some of the routes the routes aren't available during certain hours. So the best thing to do is to check out the routes before you jump on. If you're looking to get your driver's license, you need to visit motor vehicle registration. That's in Mount Pearl. Motor vehicle registration, not only do they do driver's licenses, but they do the license renewals, vehicle renewals, notice of sales, all that can be done out there. You can book an appointment, www.gov.nl.ca/motor registration. Keep in mind when you go out there, lineups can be quite lengthy. So make sure if you have to go out there, you do give yourself sufficient time. Depending on the time of year and the need of services, yeah, lineups can be quite lengthy. For any assistance with motor vehicle division, motor vehicle registration division, you can call that number as well, 1-833-796-0610. Sometimes when you come to MUN, there can be you can face some issues with regards to connection, isolation, missing home, anxiety, depression. You're dealing with a lot while being here. Some of you come from countries where you haven't seen winter, or you haven't seen winter like we have. It can be quite cold here. It can be rain, drizzle, and fog, as you've probably already seen. The nights can get really long, and as a result, your mental health can suffer. You can run into issues with your physical health as well. So at MUN, we do offer supports through the Student Wellness and Counseling Center, SWCC. They're on the 5th floor of the University Center. And there you can get counseling, you can get physician appointments for yourself or your family. You get nursing appointments, again, for yourself or your family, academic supports, and vaccinations. They offer a great service over there, guys. So if you're in need of any of that, drop them a line, let them know that you need an appointment, call over, or drop in for a visit. And depending on what the issue that's going on, they may be able to see it fairly quickly. Again, it's no worries. They're very welcoming over there. They're very supportive over there. And so, yeah, if you need them, go see them. MUN also offers a program called Keep Me Safe. Keep Me Safe is a mental wellness support program for students. It provides real-time, appointment-based, confidential support anytime, day or night, from anywhere in the world. So if you contact this service, you will get matched with a counselor that speaks your language, shares your cultural background, or has shared experience for any school, health, or general life concern. So you can contact them. The support is available through telephone and through chat. Its appointment-based support is available over the phone, via video, or in person. So if you download My SSP app, the logo is right there. It's offered through Morneau and Chappell. You can access a wide variety of sources over there, or you can give them a call, 1-844-451-9700. If you're outside North America and need help, so say if you've gone home for a visit and you need help, you can call them at that number, 01416-380-6578. And you can also visit www.keepmesafe.org, and it is a great service. If you plan on working in Canada or working in Newfoundland, if you want to avail of government programs and benefits, you will need a SIN number. SIN stands for Social Insurance Number. It's a 9-digit number that you can use to access any of those services. Your social insurance number is issued to you, so it's applicable to you and you only. It can't be used by anybody else. You should keep it private. When I say private, don't share it with other people unless it's for a form or something that you need to do. Other than that, it's for you and for you only. So to apply for your social insurance number, you can visit this address, the address listed here. If you just Google applying for social insurance number, you can get that as well. We also offer social insurance number clinics here at MUN. They'll be coming up in January. Note that if you do this online, you'll be required to upload a copy of your passport, study permit, and a document like a lease agreement bill that states your mailing address. And your study permit must have a statement indicating that you're entitled to work in Canada. So the earlier you jump on this, guys, the better it will be for you. Again, we do offer clinics here, social insurance clinics here at the IO. They'll be coming up in January. If you want to come over for any of those clinics and you don't know where the IO is, we're located on 57 Allendale Road. We're in the Global Learning Center building. So if you are familiar with that area, it's in the Burton's Pond area, and we're kind of the building that's nestled in the center of Burton's Pond Apartments. Okay, and if you come over for your social insurance number, you come over for those clinics, bring your passport, study permit, your open work permit for spouses or partners, and yeah, application will be available at the clinic. The lineups for that can be, again, quite long, so come early if you're going to do it that way, okay? Which brings me to the next point. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fraud and scams out there. You have to be aware of that. These scammers tend to prey on international students. So some examples, and guys, these are just some examples. They're not limited to these examples. The fraud isn't limited to these examples, because as quick as we can come up with and notify students that there's fraud, that there's an example of fraud on the go, then a new one pops up. So some examples of online fraud could be jobs, Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, rental scams, text messages, email phishing, impersonators, fraudulent calls. If you receive a text message claiming that it's from CRA, police, IRCC, Service Canada, and they're saying you have to get in touch with us immediately or your study permit will be revoked, 9 chances out of 10, it's a scam. A lot of these scams will require you to respond to them and make a payment via a gift card. Don't reply to those. It's a scam. No reputable organization, no government organization or business out there will require you to pay them in the form of pre-certified gift cards. A couple of years ago, when COVID was at its height, we'd get a lot of COVID-19 scams. They've tend to have disappeared, but they could pop up at any time. And again, any company requiring you to send them your banking information or banking details, 9 chances out of 10, that's a scam. Look into it. Ask us questions about it. We'll tell you if it's a scam or not. Basically, if something is too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. If there's an organization out there, again, that requires banking information, social insurance number, anything like that, 9 chances out of 10, again, that's a scam, and avoid it. So be cautious, be careful. If you don't know, or if you're unsure if it's a scam, ask. If you receive a call that seems scary or urgent, don't respond to it. Call 911, call campus enforcement. They'll tell you whether this is something you should respond to or not. Report scammers via Facebook Marketplace, Kijiji, and of course share the information. You won't be the first to be taken in by scammers. You won't be the last. So share the information, because it's really important that the public knows that it's out there. So myself and Michaela offer a wide range of supports here. We can offer you supports on issues related to, personal mental health, financial supports, and academic supports. And we can refer you to outside supports, either on campus or in the community. If you want to reach out to any of us, people sometimes ask, what's the difference between mental health support you provide and the mental health support that, say, a place like SWCC provides? And I respond, there's no difference. Just some people would feel more comfortable dealing with SWCC. Some people would feel more comfortable dealing with myself and Michaela. So yeah, if you want to reach out to us, by all means, reach out to us. If you want to reach out to me directly, here's my name and my email address. So please feel free to do so. We're here to help you out in whatever way we can. We may not have the answer for you, but if we don't, we'll go looking for it and get it for you. I mentioned earlier that connection, isolation, it can be a really big problem here. You're in a new country, new province, without your support network. And a lot of times that can get very lonely for you. One of the ways to combat that is to attend one of our weekly group sessions. Currently, we offer 3 sessions here. So on Tuesdays, we offer activity group. And that's not a spelling mistake. When we started up activity group a year and a half ago. We were looking for a name for the group. We wanted it to be an activities-based group. So we were looking for a name for it. The students said, well, we already have coffee club. Why don't we do a tea club? A tea club. So it's just a variation of activity. So it's an activities-based group. We do both indoor and outdoor activities. Explore your personal interests, get familiar with the local community. It's run every Tuesday from 3 to 4. Discussion group takes place on Wednesdays, and discussion group goes from 3:30 to 4:30. That 4 to 5, we changed that last semester, and we're gonna keep it. So that's a mistake. I forgot to take that out. So it runs from 3:30 to 4:30 every Wednesday. And with discussion group, basically what happens is we pick a topic and we run with it. We discuss it at group. So the topics can be everything, something as simple as the funniest thing or the strangest thing you've seen since arriving in Newfoundland, to how to deal with stress and anxiety, to online dating, to Trump's election down in the States. It can be anything and everything. So it's normally a lot of fun, and it's again a way to meet your fellow students. At the end of the week, we offer a coffee club. It runs from 3 to 4:30 every Friday. During coffee club, we get a chance to eat snacks, drink coffee, and usually we play a game. And that could be like a board game, a challenge, an activity. All the groups that I mentioned, activity, discussion, and coffee club, run out of the IO social room. So it's room CA 2002. It's right here nestled in the heart of our office. Again, groups are a great way to get out, meet fellow students, make connections to both the staff of the IO and your fellow students, and really make that connection at MUN. A lot of times, people meet each other in groups and they'll get together after the groups are over. It's a great way to make some new friends, and again, get out there and participate in university life. So that is the end of my presentation. I'm going to close this off now and open it up to any questions that you may have for myself and Michaela. And after that, then HIFSA will kick in. So I'm going to stop sharing.